Welcome back, my friend. It's good to see you again. Say, you've got that look I saw last night. The look of someone caught between choices. Two roads in front of you, both calling your name and neither giving you peace. The fire's still warm. Why don't you have a seat? And the night, well, the night will be as long as it needs to be. Let's talk about that voice inside of you. The one you keep doubting. The one that whispers when your thoughts are loud. Let's talk about intuition. You see, most folks think that intuition is some kind of magic, a spark from nowhere, a sudden knowing that can't be explained. But the truth is, it can be explained, just not with logic alone. Your intuition is your mind and heart working together beneath the surface. It's every memory you've ever made, every emotion you've ever felt, every lesson that's burned its way into your soul, woven together into a quiet wisdom that speaks through feeling. I've met many travelers who ignored that voice. They chased paths that made sense, not ones that felt right. They used logic as an armor and ended up wondering why they still felt lost. Yes, logic is a fine compass, but intuition, well, that's the wind that fills your sails. It guides you not through facts, but through truth. You ever notice how your body knows before your brain does? You meet someone new and say something like, be careful, or you walk into a place and it just feels off. That's not nonsense. That's centuries of instinct speaking through you, a wisdom older than words. And when you ignore it, you end up saying, I knew I shouldn't have done that. Funny, isn't it? We always realize our intuition was right after we've silenced it. The world trains us to doubt that inner knowing. We're told to be practical or to follow the evidence or even make the smart choice. But there's truth in that. Reason has its place. If you live by logic, you only live half a life, though. Because the heart doesn't deal in data, it deals in direction. It knows what it feels like to be home, what it feels like peace, what feels like you. So, how do you learn to listen again? Start by slowing down. Intuition speaks in whispers, not shouts. When your mind is racing, it gets drowned out by noise. So breathe. Sit in stillness. You ask yourself, what feels right, even if I can't explain why? The question, that feeling, is where your intuition lives. Sometimes it feels like warmth in your chest, sometimes a quiet unease that won't go away. Pay attention to that. Your body often speaks before your mind translates. Now, here's a story I once heard from a sailor who used to stop by the tavern. He said he could always tell when a storm was coming, not from the sky, but from the silence of the sea. He couldn't prove it, but he could feel it. The air changed, the gulls went quiet. Something in his bones told him, turn back. That's intuition. It's wisdom that comes from living, from noticing, from trusting the signals the world gives you. He listened and he lived. Those who didn't never returned. Your intuition is your inner compass. It doesn't shout, it nudges. It doesn't argue, it knows. But to follow it takes courage because intuition doesn't always align with what's reasonable. Sometimes it tells you to take the risk, to walk away, to start over. And yes, everyone else says no when you say yes. And that's terrifying. But it's also how you find yourself. I've learned this behind the bar, watching countless souls pass through my door. Those who listen to their intuition rarely lead easy lives, but they have true ones. They followed their calling, not their comfort. And in the end, that's what makes all the difference. So, when you face your next crossroads, don't just think your way through it, feel your way through it. Because deep down, you already know. You've always known. You just need to trust that quiet voice within. To the traveler who listens to their own soul, may your steps be steady, your heart be sure, and your path be guided not by fear, but by knowing. And until the next time we meet, my friend, I hope that you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life. Take care of yourself and be well.